This is Mammy's porter cake. And this is Aisling, my niece, who came to Carrickmacross tonight to show me how to make it. And we made it from this little piece of social history, which is Mam's cookbook, handwritten, just the way we like it. And there it is. That's not the actual recipe, but you get the picture. So let us share this recipe with you now. So I'm going to be instructed by my niece in this recipe. So Aisling, the first thing we need is, you can tell them what?
Grace, the first thing is to prepare the fruit and mix with some flour.
No, the first thing we need is Mammy's recipe.
Sorry. I was instructed, I was like, I'm just going to read what it says.
You're more used to being behind the camera, I know.
I know, I'm behind the camera.
So
The first thing we need is Nancy's recipe book that Orla minds for the whole family. 1.5 times the original recipe is now what we do for the big tin, because that's the next thing that you have to have is the big tin. 12-inch tin that used to have some brown paper packaging tied up with string around it, but has sadly disintegrated.
It actually fell apart this evening. We were going to use it, and then I said, oh God, sorry, Aisling. I'm the keeper of the tin as well, because I mind it in my house.
Exactly. And then the last thing we need is Nancy's big mixing bowl that actually Mum and I bought for her. For a porter cake, one of the things you have to do is mix by hand. So she found it heavy to hold in her lap and to angle, and so we bought her a light stainless steel one.
Ah,
yeah, there you go.
I'm going to share a screenshot in this video of Mam's recipe in pounds and ounces at the end, all right? But we're giving you the recipe in metric because I can't be doing with the other. And we already shared it, we already sorted it as metric. So here we go, Ash. We need 1,020 grams of sultanas and currants and a few raisins. We have some these really nice gourmet golden raisins. They're very tasty for eating them. Okay, so off we go. Yum. Yeah, try them. They're very nice.
They're lovely. Perfect.
Oh my God. Okay.
I like to follow a recipe. 338, yes.
Of mixed peel. Sorry, Mammy, the mixed peel has a little bit of green in it as well. Lemon rind, okay, the lemon zest. So, you need the zest of 2.5 lemons. Okay, so you need a little bit of flour in this.
To stop the fruit from sticking together and sinking to the bottom of the cake.
So 120 grams of plain flour into the fruit mix. While Ash is doing that, I'm going to put 900 grams of flour in here. 900 grams.
It's my fault.
No, it's good. Sometimes people say baking is a science. I was never good at science, that's my problem. 510 grams of butter. So I'm just going to put it in like this in pieces, and then Ash is going to show you how she crumbs that.
Also, I have mixed the flour through all of the dried fruit.
Perfect. We put that to one side.
Perfect. So what I like to do is I like to coat all of my butter pieces first in flour, lifting up, getting as much air in as possible. Don't know if that's why you do it.
Very nice.
And then I use my thumbs to break apart the butter and push forward. And then if the butter starts sticking to my hands, I get more flour.
I'm using Guinness, and you need 640 mils. To heat this up to what Mam called blood heat, but that's really easy because it's literally that when you put your finger into it, it just feels like the same temperature as your finger. And you don't put your finger in like that. You put your finger in like that, your knuckle of the finger into the Guinness. So here we go. You could also just microwave the Guinness, but sure, I didn't think of that in time. No, but I'm not going to.
Don't know about that.
No, well, Nancy didn't.
I'm a purist.
Yeah. We have the oven preheating to 140 fan. Take the Guinness off the heat as soon as it feels the same temperature as your body. You know, Aisling is doing this by hand, and to be honest, if I was making this, and I will try this porter cake on my own again, I would do this part in the food processor, the multiprocessor, because there are things that are really handy, and that little Ken would take that in 3 goes probably. Now bear in mind we're making a 12-inch porter cake, like it's crazy the size of the bloody thing we're making. But anyway, you need 690 grams of sugar.
Butter has been rubbed into the flour. So Blana is going to
Disco chuck straight.
Yep, throw it in. Perfect. And
This is like a visceral experience because it's very much hands-on. Okay, throw that in. Ma'am would spend 15 minutes
yes,
mixing the Guinness into this. Like, and I used to
that's
do
what we're going to do.
Okay. Add 4.5 teaspoons of mixed spice.
It's funny, her directions, her method in her recipe is how she talks.
Yeah.
Do you notice that?
I know.
It's how it's all her.
And it's funny, you
turn of
know,
phrase.
I teach people how to make recipes here, and it's like, ma'am, it's procedural writing. Like Blonde is primary teaching now, and she's doing procedural writing. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Blonde, you get the eggs ready first because we need 9 of them. Yeah. And I think because this is such a big cake, we will chance throwing them in. We just got them fresh today.
Yeah.
They're perfect. Okay, so in goes our baking soda, and it's fizzing nicely, and I stir it. Do I stir it?
Yeah.
It doesn't fizz very well. Oh, it
It
does.
does,
It's
yeah,
fizzing
yeah.
nicely. Look, you can see it fizzing there on the camera, and will I throw it
Made
straight
it well. Yeah.
straight in there. So you do, here, Block, we'll do 3 each. You take 3. On the counter, the best way to break eggs.
Yeah.
Bit of the farmyard on these still.
So how many are we on?
You're doing 3, Block. We all have 3.
That's
Have you
my
got-
second.
That's my
Yeah,
third.
except-
That's okay.
No, perfect. It's almost a cupping. It's like a fold essentially. But you bring it right. You're bringing in all your mixture right to the very bottom. You can break those eggs up. This is a very messy part, but just get your hands in. And you're scooping right from the bottom.
Do you want a wooden spoon?
No, thank you.
I knew she'd say no, thank you.
Just cracking the egg yolks.
I'm just going to be the commie chef, cleaning up around her, making her life awkward. Sorry, excuse me there. Okay, so, and on the video I'll show you next. If you just look, you will see a picture of Ma'am. And Ma'am used to do this sitting at the dining room table when she got older. Ma'am had Parkinson's. No, she didn't, she tells us, but she did.
Parkinsonial symptoms.
Yeah, and so it used to be really hard for her to stand up doing this. So she used to sit and hold the bowl on her lap, and you'd be terrified that she was going to drop it or that the mix would fall out because it was kind of diagonal. So this is the Nancy bit. Just ignore all the mess in the background of our house. But this is what Nancy would do for 15 minutes. So we're timing.
No, this is a 5-minute update. So I've been beating for 5 minutes. And you can see the consistency has already totally changed. There's a lot of air in it. You can feel it as you put your hand in and up. It actually makes a sound almost. You can hear it. You can see bubbles start to form as you pick it up.
I have used all my old butter papers in this because Ma'am used to have this coated in brown paper, so I'm kind of coating the inside in paper, but I'm not sure how the butter papers would work in terms of the cake sticking. So what I'm going to do is take my piece of parchment and I'm just going to measure to see the square, and that's all you do. You kind of put it to the middle, so it's around about there and around about, it's around about there and there. So I'm going to make a square out of that. Would you be well? There it is. Perfect. Now, if ever there was a beautiful bed for a little cake to rest in, it's that.
So sorry.
Do you want me to pour and you clean your hands?
Yes.
Okay. Look at that. Oh, it smells so beautifully yeasty. It's really nice. Now, okay, you take it there.
Yeah.
I'll get you the spatula.
Oh God, it's all over me.
Okay,
Thank you.
so now I'm just kind of spatula it off her hand because we're a bit mean in our house. There were a lot of us growing up, so we don't want to lose any of it.
So funny. This is
probably
such
enough.
That's such a nostalgic feeling for me. Nancy
Right.
used to do that when we made scones.
That's right.
She would
yeah.
always spatula my
Yeah.
hands.
It's so funny. Now, so Are you all right with me doing this bit?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Different people make porter cakes different ways. And this way, for me, I can tell you I've made Mam's porter cake a few times and it has never worked out right. So it's like the puddings. I just said, right, I'm not a porter cake maker. And then Aisling said to me, oh, I've made it with Nancy. It's all in the hands, Orla. So that's why I invited her up, because I thought this is what we need to do. We need to make sure that the skills that our mums had, whoever they passed them on to, like Mam showed Bláthnaid how to make pastry, not me, because I was never any good at it. Bláthnaid had pastry hands and I didn't. Now, look at that.
Perfect.
And do you do anything to that? I know with my Christmas cake I bash it a few times. I hit it to make the air go out, but you want the air in that. Yeah. Okay, so that is going to go into our oven.
I need to wash my hands and forearm.
Okay. That's going to go into the oven. So we're going to bake it in a moderate oven for 3 hours. So I have my oven at 140 and I'll check and see. And if it's kind of browning a little too much, I'll just turn it down to 130 and we'll see how it goes. Nancy's porter cake. Massive wodge of cake. Here we go. And I wanted to take this out an hour ago and Aisling wouldn't let me because she said it wasn't done. Maybe she was right. It is her recipe after all. That's done. Now it's done.
Now it's done.